Okay, all right. I've written very few actually overtly political songs, so here come a couple of them. I'll play you the first verse of a song called Line 'Em Up, which actually is just a song about how things in this life tend to line up. Oh, I remember Richard Nixon back in '74, and the final scene at the White House door, and the staff lined up just to say goodbye. Tiny tear in his shifty little eye, he said, nobody knows me, nobody understands. Little people have been good to me. Oh, I'm gonna shake some hands. Somebody line 'em up, line 'em all up. Oh, line 'em up, line 'em all up. Line 'em up, line 'em all up. Someone line 'em up, line 'em all up. Not really a song about Nixon, a verse about Nixon and how he left office. I was fascinated to watch him on camera. He was at the podium saying goodbye, I'm not a crook, farewell. And then he had a staging problem. He had and I was interested in how they handled it. Nixon didn't have a great walk. It was sort of, if you've seen those depictions of the evolution of man from the sort of coming from the primordial ooze to, and then slowly becoming walking on all fours, and then finally ending on the extreme with Cro-Magnon man walking along there, sort of analyzing everything. Nixon's walk was a couple of characters back from that guy, so they didn't want to focus on it, and he had a long walk, so they lined up all of the White House employees, and he went down the line, sort of like a receiving line, and saying goodbye to all of them, and which was really quite moving, and saying hello and goodbye, perhaps for the first and last time. And then at the end of the line, he was on the helicopter. Bob was his uncle. He was out of there. So this next song is a more political song. It's called Slap Leather, and it was the first verse is about Ronald Reagan leaving office. Which the first thing, if I'm not mistaken, someone can perhaps enlighten me on this, but it was my impression that one of the first things that Reagan did after leaving office was to accept a speaking engagement in Japan for $2 million. Is that right? That's what and that, for some reason, that sort of that took me back. Today it would just flow off my back like, nothing had happened. Sure, what's more natural? But at the time, so. Take all the money that we need for school to keep the people in out the cold. Spend it on a weapon you can never use. Make the world a novel that they can refuse. Open the door, let the shark men feed. Hoover up the future in the land of greed. Sail a Ponderosa to the Japanese. Slap leather in here for that line of trees. Slap leather. Go on, Ron. I'm just about to go myself. Turn the whole wide world into a TV show. You got the same game wherever you go. You never meet a soul that you don't already know. One long commercial for the status quo. As if these celebrities are your close friends. As if you knew how the story ends. As if you weren't sitting in a room alone and there was somebody real at the other end of the telephone. Somebody real. Phone love. I'm just about to dial your number. find something worth your killing for. Tie that yellow ribbon around your eyes. Big Mac's falafel and a side of goddamn fries. Big Mac falafel. Storm and Norman, I used to love a parade. Slap leather, phone love. Big Mac falafel, just about to go myself.